is wild. That said, at the risk of making more potential highlight clips, let's talk a little bit about last week. There's two big things that I want to hit. One, and first and foremost, before we talk about G2 and kind of the upper end of the table and the fight for playoffs, is the last spot in playoffs, because this is a very weird playoffs race where I don't think anyone has full confidence in any of these teams to cinch it. And right now, the 4 teams in the battle are Astralis, Excel, Vitality, and SK. Rekkles, who do you actually think is going to be making it based on what you've seen in the last few weeks?
So I think Astralis for sure is the team that I'm looking at. I think they just have the best vibe together. I feel like it should be Vitality that makes it. If you're thinking just how good the players are, or how good the players are supposed to be, or maybe how good the team is supposed to be. But I think just looking at how Astralis is doing and how fun they're having together and how much they seem to just enjoy this whole thing, to me, they're the team. I just think when the stress is on like this, and you know every game you play decides if your year was a success or not, then the vibe is everything, I think. Like everyone here can play League. There's no one in the game anymore that is not able to play the game. I think everyone can play. It's just how do you function as a team? What's your mood going into the day? Are you trusting your guys around you, or are you not trusting them? Do you point fingers? Do you try to improve yourself? It's more about how you are as a person, I think, or how you function as a group of people. And I think in that regard, Astralis is just much better. I think it's a bit like Kedril said, enemy team is throwing, and they are also not tilting, I think. I feel like many other teams, when they're in the Astralis position, no vision on the map, hugging their tier 2s, they're done with the game. They don't want to play anymore. They just want to lose. But I think for a team like Astralis, it might be that they're so used to this position and maybe they don't care. They're happy with almost nothing in their lives. So being under their tier 2s and chilling is like their comfort zone maybe even. And they never tilt and they just keep on fighting until the Nexus falls. And then they get these crazy games where they make a comeback. I think for the other teams, you cannot say the same thing because maybe they expect more from themselves, or maybe they just don't want to play out this losing game. And I think maybe for Astralis, that's like what they're most used to. Higher end teams don't make the mistakes to give them a way back into the game. But against the lower end teams, maybe they make the mistake, and then when they do make the mistake, they're ready because they aren't tilted and they aren't giving up yet. And I think that's a big reason why I think they'll make it. Is just the mental portion of this is so important in a super week where one win or one lose can decide your entire season.